Hello! It's Bobby, aka Paginator, and it's my birthday. To do a book haul on my actual birthday, I'm excited. I'm going to do a little birthday haul for you guys. There's books, of course, and a couple of other things. And I ask you to please be patient with me. My voice has been coming and going. I have allergies, and that messes with me sometimes. So anyway, let's get into the haul. So I actually got to see my family to do birthday celebrations last weekend, and my parents and my grandparents both just gave me some cash, which is always nice. And then earlier this week, so today's Friday the 7th when I'm filming, I think this video will go up for tomorrow, but I'm not sure. Depends on how long my craft of weaning takes too. Anyway, but so today's Friday. 2 days ago, I was on an all-day field trip with my students, and we were at the mall. And I decided to spend my birthday money on some super comfy shoes. This brand is called Hey Dude. I have like 5 pairs of them. Did I actually need a black pair? Yes, actually I did. One, because I was doing a trip for the organization FCCLA, and there's a dress code there. You have to be in black pants or black dress and black shoes at all times. And the black shoes, the only ones that I had, were super uncomfortable. And my feet were killing me by the time we got to the mall. So I needed black shoes, but also wanted comfy shoes. So I went right for some black Hey Dudes. And then I can also use these for future FCCLA events, as well as just generally feeling comfortable. If you have never tried Hey Dude shoes, I highly recommend them. I'm not in any kind of partnership whatsoever. Like, my channel's too small to do any kind of thing like that, but I'm just passing on the information because I like to pass on good tips. These shoes are very comfortable. Plus, you can wash them in the washing machine. The bottoms here are removable, so if you're like me and you have to wear a lift in one of your shoes, it's easy to slip in and out and to switch between pairs. So I highly recommend getting you some Hey Dude shoes. And now that commercial's over, I'll show you some other things. So my other grandma, my sweet 91-year-old grandma that I talk about quite a bit, sent me a card in the mail. It's a Sleeping Beauty card. I'm not sure why she picked this one for me, but it's cute and it has stickers inside. It's very glittery, and there are some Disney princess stickers inside of the card, and it's just really sweet. And she wrote, "You'll never know how much I love you." And when I opened this card yesterday, I opened it as soon as I got it at the post office because I was having a horrible day yesterday and really needed something. And I was like, oh, Grandma will write something really nice for me. And so I opened it and read it, and it just made me cry even more than I already was. But it was exactly what I needed in that moment. We have our first book of this haul, The Prince of Song and Sea by Lindsay Miller. Now, this book I got from Amazon. I was approved to get an early reader's copy through NetGalley, actually, of the audiobook, and I listened to it and loved it so much. This is Prince Eric's side of the Little Mermaid story, and it is a Disney Prince novel, which it says here, which tells me that they're going to be doing more princes. I don't know which princess they're going to be doing. I haven't done a whole lot of research on that. There's not any series information in here that I can see. But this just was released this week, so of course I had to order a copy as soon as it was available so I can pass it along to my students. I think that a lot of them will really enjoy it. The back cover is really pretty as well. We see the ship there, and it says, "Do find the isle, do kill the witch, don't kiss the girl." We learn here why Eric's so hesitant to kiss Ariel. We also get a lot more into his character development in this than we do in the movie, and into Ariel's as well. And there's a really beautiful friendship between the two of them that gets a lot more development. We see a lot more of the time they spend together when she's a human. And yeah, it was just super well done. Bravo, Lindsay Miller, for kicking off this new series with a bang. I cannot wait to see what other princes are going to be doing. Alright, so when I went to the post office yesterday, there was also this fun card in the mail. I'm covering up the address to protect the sender. This is from Michelle Lewis, one of my amazing viewers who has sent me junk journaling supplies before, and she actually won my Sharkathon giveaway, and so we've like sent each other things, and she sent me some spooky mail with all these cute stamps and stickers. There's fun washi on the back, and I can't believe that I've had this for like a day now and haven't opened it yet, so we're gonna go for it. I kind of feel like I should probably like be really I don't know what the word, wise I guess, and set up my camera facing down on the table so we can really show all the goodness in here, but I'm too impatient to do that, and we're just gonna get into it. I'm trying to be like super careful opening this up. Alright, so we have a note from Michelle on the top. Oh my goodness. Also, she says, I have a few things I thought you might like for your Halloween junk journal, though some of them might be too colorful for your black and white theme. Happy crafting and happy Halloween, Michelle. P.S. Feel free to toss all of this if it doesn't go along with your plans. No way am I going to toss this, and I'll tell you why. If it's too colorful, I may or may not, but definitely do have a secret crafting plan going on right now. I'll show you later. Oh my goodness, I'm so excited, Michelle. I can't believe you did this. You're so nice. Okay, so we have this little envelope full of stickers that are bones. Oh my goodness, at least I think they're stickers. Maybe they're die cuts, but they're little bones. And yeah, it looks like they have backing on them. Yeah, so I can use both the envelope and the stickers. Oh, yay. That's so cute. Oh, we have washi tape. Okay, so the top one is white background with black spider webs. The bottom one is a reverse of that. And then in the middle, we have some beautiful moths and things. Wow. Is that's the death head moth from, oh, what's the movie? The serial killer movie with the Hannibal the Cannibal, the Silence of the Lambs, where they talk about the death's head moth. Oh my gosh, that washi tape is gorgeous. Oh, okay. What's this? All right, we've got an envelope here that's black, and we've got a bat sticker, and then an embossed deer on both sides. Oh, I don't want to like rip this. Please let me open you safely. See, I never had concerns like this before I started junk journaling. I would just rip open an envelope like this, but I don't want to. Okay, we got her open. We got her open. Are you kidding me? Look at this card. Oh my heavens. And then look at the back. I just had words. This is so beautiful. How am I going to decide which way to face it? I'm going to have to figure out a way to not have to decide. Maybe this envelope can help me with that. Oh, there's another see-through envelope here, cellophane. Is that what you call it, cellophane? No, that's not right. Vellum. Look at these stickers. They must have like come in a set with the card, because at the top you can see the little antlers and the thing that we saw on the back of that card. And then we've got some like cobwebby stickers. Oh my gosh, Michelle. This is too much. And we have another moth with the skull on it. Oh my gosh. Oh, I remember last time Michelle sent me a package, she sent me something similar to this. It was a different design, but a girl in black and white that had different things in her hair. This one We've got some moons, and we've got flowers, and there's leaves, and what does that say? As I will, so mote it be. Oh, ooh, I'm gonna have to do a witchy page with that. Oh, look at this. That beautiful card. We've got some spiderwebby like tissue paper here. This is fate, you guys. This is fate. Okay, so this card, what movie does this remind you of? It reminds me of Hocus Pocus, because you got a young girl dressed up like a witch. There's a cat on her shoulder. Oh my gosh. So this is, I think, is a card that must have come to her in like an order or something here, but oh my gosh. You do not know how perfect this is. Because that secret project is Hocus Pocus related. I keep gasping, but there's so many gorgeous things here. Oh. Okay, so look at this card. And it looks like this came from Lowbrow Misfits. I think that's where the stickers came from too. The spiderwebby stickers. And yeah, these stickers came from Lowbrow Misfits as well. That's so gorgeous. And on the back, there's a little mandrake. Wow, I'm really gonna have to look up Lowbrow Misfits. That's gorgeous artwork. Ugh. Speaking of gorgeous artwork, another card. Look at this ghosty girl. Oh, this is so perfect for my Halloween journal. I cannot even be. Oh my gosh, it's also from Lowbrow Misfits. Wow. Okay, I'm getting on there like when I'm done filming today. Oh. And there's a cute little greeting card. Happy Halloween. Look at that. That's darling. That reminds me so much of the Halloween decorations that my mom used to put up in our house. It's like very similar art style to that. And in the side it says, have a super happy pumpkin day. For Bobby, have a spooky Halloween. Michelle. Michelle, I don't know how to tell you how much this means to me. I have had some really bad, like, mental and emotional health days recently. Yesterday was one of those, and the fact that you would take the time to think about me and to send me things, like, I really don't want to cry. I cried so much yesterday, and, like, I don't want to cry today. I'm trying to just, like, hold it back. But it means a whole lot. Thank you so much, Michelle. Like, no crying, no crying. Okay, I got up and walked a little bit. The tears have gone bye-bye, and we're just gonna keep rolling. We now have a box of books to get through. This is from First Book, which is a service for teachers. So unfortunately, you have to be a teacher to sign up. You have to verify that you're a teacher and that your school qualifies for Title I services in order to participate in shop from their website. But they make deals with publishers and get books very cheaply discounted. So I was able to get 10 books for about $47, which is like mind-blowing. A lot of these are going to be middle grade, but we do have some that are definitely YA, and we'll start with the paperback books. The first one that I have on top here is Too Bright to See by Lyle Lukoff. It has 3 award stickers on it. That's got to be a good sign. Newbery Honor Book, Stonewall Book Award, and National Book Award finalist. Those are big deal awards. This is a really good sign. Let's read the back. 11-year-old Bug is used to haunted things. After all, the occasional cold spot or mysteriously slamming door is to be expected when your house is almost as old as the dirt it sits on. But when a new presence makes itself known the summer before Bug starts middle school, it's clear that this spirit is intent on communicating something directly to Bug. But what and why? As Bug begins to untangle the mystery of this new ghost, an altogether different truth tugs free. It's the answer to a question of identity, one Bug never even thought to ask. Ooh, interesting. And it won the Stonewall Award, which is a book for LGBT plus representation. So this new, like, this question of identity has got to be related to that in some way. I'm very intrigued. Two Roads by Joseph Bruchac. Joseph Bruchac is a Native American author, and he wrote the book Code Talker. If you have read that one, that's a young adult book about the code talkers from World War II. It says it's 1932. A 12-year-old Cal Black and his pop have been riding the rails for a year after losing their farm in the Great Depression. Cal likes being a knight of the road with Pop, even if they're broke. But then Pop has to go to Washington, D.C., and Cal can't go with him. So Pop tells Cal something he never knew before. He's a Creek Indian, which means Cal is too. And Pop has decided to send Cal to Chalagi Indian School, a government boarding school for Native Americans in Oklahoma. Uh-oh. At Chalagi, the other Creek boys quickly take Cal under their wing. Even in the harsh, miserable conditions of the school, Cal begins to learn his people's history and heritage, language, and customs. And most of all, he learns how to find strength in a group of friends who have only one another. So that is Two Roads, and it sounds awesome. As many of you know, I live in Wyoming, and we do have a Native American reservation in our state. It is the Wind River Reservation, and it's Northern Arapaho and Cheyenne, I believe, are the tribes there. But I always try to introduce Native American titles to my kids because I feel like they're far underrepresented as an entire group of people, and also that, like, everyone who is an American or has benefited in some way from the country of America owes the Native Americans a great debt because they were not treated well. I don't know. I just feel like representing Native authors and Native stories, even though I'm a white person, I hope that's okay in our politically correct climate these days. All right, the next book is The Owls Have Come to Take Us Away by Ronald L. Smith. I always get him mixed up with Roland Smith, they're both really good authors and do middle grade writing, but I mix them up in my heads anyway. This one, Ronald L. Smith, this author also wrote Gloomtown, which is one of my favorite middle grade spooky stories. This one is about Simon. Simon is obsessed with aliens, the Greys, the ones who take people and do experiments. When he's too frightened to sleep, he listens to the owls hoot outside. Owls that have the same eyes as the aliens, dark and foreboding. Then something strange happens on a camping trip, and Simon begins to suspect he's been abducted. But is it real or just the overactive imagination of a kid who loves fantasy books and video games and is the target of bullies and his father's scorn? Plenty of surprises await believers and skeptics alike in this deliciously scary tale that's perfect for fans of middle grade horror and suspense. This next book I'm going to show you is one of the two that I was especially hoping to get on First Book. This is a book that's been out for a while, but I have always just been thinking about it in the back of my mind, going, someday I really want to read this. This is The Line Tender by Kate Allen. Do you see the shark? Do you see the shark? We have other sea creatures as well. Wherever the sharks led, Lucy Everhart's marine biologist mother was sure to follow. In fact, she was on a boat far off the coast studying sharks when she died suddenly. Lucy was 7. Since then, she and her father have kept their heads above water thanks to a few close friends and neighbors, but her 12th summer brings more than the end of school and heat wave. One steamy day, the tide brings a great white and then another tragedy. To survive a new tidal wave of grief, Lucy must grab the line that connects her depressed father, a stubborn fisherman, and a curious old neighbor to her mother's unfinished research on great white sharks. If Lucy can find a way to help her friends follow the sharks her mother loved, she'll finally be able to look beyond what she's lost and toward what's left to be discovered. So if you watched my Sharkathon videos, you know I love sharks a little bit. And you'll get why I've been thinking about that book for such a long time. The next one is Quintessence by Jess Redmond. This was recommended to me by a student of mine. You might remember a while ago I was able to take one of my students book shopping with me. Same student. She recommended this book to me. So it says, Alma Lucas doesn't feel like herself anymore. 3 months ago, her family moved to the town of 4 Points. Her panic attack started a week later, and they haven't stopped, even though she told her parents they did. She is friendless and homesick, and inside she feels dark. Then one night, Alma watches as a star that looks like a golden child, falls from the sky and into her backyard. Alma knows what it's like to long for home, and she promises to help the starling return to the sky no matter what. But she can't do it alone. Alma will need the help of the enigmatic shopkeeper, an ancient alchemy book, and some unexpected new friends from Astronomy Club. All of them must join together to create Quintessence, the magical element that can send the starling home. And so an adventure begins, an adventure that will take a little bit of science, a little bit of magic, and a spark of light that just might change the universe. Alright, next we have Alone. This is by Megan E. Freeman. We have a girl and a dog. It's gotta be good, right? This says, when 12-year-old Maddie's scheme for a secret sleepover with her two best friends goes awry, she ends up waking up to a nightmare. She's utterly alone, left behind in a town that has been mysteriously evacuated and abandoned. With no one to rely on, no power, and no working phone lines or internet access, Maddie must somehow survive on her own. Her only companions are a Rottweiler named George and all the books she can read. As the months pass, she escapes natural disasters, looters, and wild animals. But the crushing loneliness she faces is a constant companion. Can Maddie's will to survive carry her through the most frightening experience of her life? Up next we have Small Town Pride by Phil Stamper. Phil Stamper is an author that I just love his writing style. And, I mean, I just do. So in this book says, we will do it. We're going to throw Barton Springs' first pride. Jake is just starting to enjoy life as his school's first openly gay kid. While his family and friends are accepting and supportive, the same can't be said about everyone in their small town of Barton Springs, Ohio. When Jake's dad hangs a comically large pride flag in their front yard in an overblown show of love, the mayor begins to receive complaints. A few people are even concerned the flag will lead to something truly outlandish. A pride parade. Except Jake doesn't think that's a ridiculous idea. Why can't they hold a pride festival in Barton Springs? The problem is Jake knows he'll have to get approval from the town council, and the mayor won't be on his side. And as Jake and his friends try to find a way to bring pride to Barton Springs, it seems suspicious that the mayor's son, Brett, suddenly wants to spend time with Jake. Uh-oh. But someone that cute couldn't possibly be in league with his mayoral mother, could he? Oh. So honestly, I picked this one, put it in my cart because of the author. I did not know about that little twist with the mayor's son. That sounds intriguing. Also sounds really cute. Alright, here's another author pick. This is Solimar by Pam Munoz Ryan. Solimar, the Sword of the Monarchs. Pam Munoz Ryan is one of the first middle grade authors that I ever really loved. So this tells us, ever since Solimar was a little girl, she has gone to the Oyamel forest bordering her kingdom to observe the monarch butterflies during their migration, but always from a safe distance. Now on the brink of her quinceañera and her official coronation, Solimar crosses the dangerous creek to sit among the butterflies. There, a mysterious event gives her a gift and a burden, the responsibility to protect the young and weak butterflies with her magical rebozo, or silk shawl. Please don't yell at me for the way I pronounce Spanish words. I'm trying. Solimar is committed to fulfilling her role and has a plan that might have worked. But when her father, the king, and her brother, the prince, leave on an expedition, a neighboring king overthrows the kingdom and holds everyone left in the village hostage. It takes all of Solimar's courage to escape and then embark on a dangerous journey to save her kingdom, but she's not alone. Her pet bird, Lazaro, the butterfly she protects, and a magic rag doll, Zarita, are with her. Then, at a precarious moment, she meets a river boy who knows the rapids. Even with help, can Solimar save her family, the kingdom, and the future of the monarchs from a greedy king? That sounds very cool. Okay, we got two more books. These are YA. This one is a sequel. This is A Chorus Rises. This is by Bethany C. Morrow and is the sequel to A Song Below Water. A Song Below Water was really beautiful. It was to do with black girls who are sirens, and yeah, I'm not gonna go into the whole thing because I don't want to spoil it on accident. But I mean, look at this cover. If you appreciate this cover and you're intrigued by what this could be part of a series about, then do yourself a favor and look up A Song Below Water. I highly recommend the audiobook as well. That's how I read it. So I'm excited to get back into this world. Our last book. our last book. I have been so excited for this book for like months. During the summertime, I did an Epic Reads Insider thing where we got to watch some interviews with authors, and one of them was Tiffany D. Jackson, and she spoke about this book that was coming out, and I was so here for it, and it is perfect for spooky season. This is The Weight of Blood by Tiffany D. Jackson. If this is giving you Carrie vibes, it's supposed to. Alright, so let's take a look at the synopsis. When Springville residents, or at least the ones still alive, are questioned about what happened on prom night, they all have the same explanation. Maddie did it. An outcast at her small-town Georgia high school, Madison, Washington, has always been a teasing target for bullies, and she's dealt with it because she has more pressing problems to manage, until the morning a surprise rainstorm reveals her most closely kept secret. Maddie is biracial. She has been passing for white her entire life at the behest of her fanatical white father, Thomas Washington. You piece of garbage. I don't remember her talking about the father. What the heck? Maybe she did and I forgot. I don't know. After a viral bullying video pulls back the curtain on Springville High's racist roots, student leaders come up with a plan to change their image, host the school's first integrated prom as a show of unity. Wow, a first integrated prom. Nice. The popular white class president convinces her black superstar quarterback boyfriend to ask Maddie to be his date, leaving Maddie wondering if it's possible to have a normal life. But some of her classmates aren't done with her just yet, and what they don't know is that Maddie still has another secret, one that will cost them all their lives. I really should have made my October TBR smaller so I could jump into this book sooner. But on that note, that concludes my birthday haul today. Thank you again so much, Michelle. Like, you don't know what this means to me. I mentioned earlier that I had an upsetting day yesterday, and upsetting was an understatement. And all I wanted to do on my birthday was to be alone, do some crafting, do my book haul, and getting your spooky mail was just the most perfect gift. So thank you so much. So much. And on that note, I hope you guys are all having a wonderful, magical, and bookish day. Happy reading. Adios.